Hi viewers, and welcome back to the Apocalyptic Kahara show, and this is going to be episode 2 of issue 2 of Silver, the Legend of the Wolf. And there's our guy Silver, or Ivan, or actually Silver because right now he's in his wolf form, riding a freaking motorcycle with a sword on his back. Like, this dude is seriously out for revenge for being betrayed. Now, I will say, if you haven't seen my first episode of Silver and what's it about, please go ahead and check it out. And like always guys, if you like this video or if you like any of my previous videos or are interested in what I might be coming out with later, don't forget to go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. If you don't have to do all three, you can just like, comment, or subscribe. I also have a TikTok account, also labeled as the Apocalyptic Kahara, and I have an Instagram account, as well as Twitter. I always have it in my credits, but I never really mention it. My dogs are barking. They're like, let us back in. But if you guys are interested in that, or just what am I doing outside of filming for YouTube, you can go ahead and check out my TikTok. Usually I'll post something here or there. I'm definitely posting on my Instagram account because I just get bored and just randomly start doing that. But with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into Silver. Ivan is out there for revenge. Like, no joke, he is out there for revenge and he is making it known. So great part about issue 2 is we do get a previously and Silver, Legend of the Wolf, and it does give us a little bit of a snippet of what happened in the episode before. I feel like it's an episode, I'm sorry, in the issue before. Now, what I will say about this issue that's different, noticeably off the bat, is the artwork. So I actually got a chance to talk to the creator of this comic book because he is a friend of mine, and I was really curious. I was like, dude, you didn't even warn me. Like, what the heck? Like, the artwork style changed completely, and for me, it kind of like shocked me a little bit. It didn't take away from the storyline, but it was definitely a decent shock for me. And he gave me a little breakdown of what happened and how the main artist that he had, you know, things that were going on with that artist's life at this time. Helping out with the comic book was just not conducive to what they needed to do in their life. And you know, life happens, things change, especially with COVID out in the world. So I don't know what happened with that artist. He is still helping out with some of the comic book issues, but with that being said, we now have Mr. Bishop as the cover, interior, and art. So Randyl Bishop is actually the artist that's helping out with issue 2. We still have the cover colors done by Nimesh, which awesome, and obviously our creator and writer, Mr. R.L.Sutton, is still a huge factor in this comic book. So right off the bat, like, it just starts straight in action. Like, I don't know where Ivan is literally in a convenience store and there is an all-out battle happening. In this store, and when I tell you, like, some of the lines in here, it's like hilarious. Like, apparently this convenience store is in the hood, and that is actually a special reason for me saying that. I mean, when they say in the hood, you want to, in this situation, you do want to think about like the absolute worst stereotypical location that you can think of, like that one location, you know, you lock your car while you're like driving through. You don't really stop all the way at stop signs because you're afraid of something happening. Like, apparently that's the location where Ivan's at having this all-out freaking battle. And in it, it's crazy because like the convenience store, I guess owner, I'm not really sure if he's like the owner or a worker, but apparently he knows that Silver is like on his way, or Ivan is on his way to come and get him. So I don't know how many people or other werewolves Silver has already interacted with, or who didn't call in or report for them to be like, oh crap, he is free. But everybody in this pack And everybody who is associated with this pack clearly knows that Silver is on his way back for revenge. And boy, does he get his revenge in this issue with this one particular character. And it's actually really funny because some of the lines that was used in this let us know that there are werewolves out there that don't even know their true potential. And I can't help but wonder how old is Ivan, that he not only knows the potential of a werewolf, but he seems to have like some kind of a warrior code that he also follows. So that lets me think that he's really, really old, and the person that he interacts with in this battle, if you will, is still somewhat of a new wolf who doesn't even know his own powers, potential. Like, he thinks like, oh, well, you know, it's not a full moon, so I should be good. He's not really, you know. Long story short, I don't want to spoil anything. And Silver is just, or Ivan Silver, because same person, just Ivan human, Silver wolf form. It's all like, nah, bruh, you about to learn the true powers of a werewolf, and I'll be daggone if he doesn't show him what a werewolf is capable of. And clearly something that's really special about Silver and the way that he is able to transform and move into his bestial form instantly in this. And I like it. I do. I will say I was actually sad we didn't dive in a little deeper to some of the mythology with a previous character that was actually stated in the first issue, who does make a slight appearance at the very end. I kind of wanted to get a little more of that, but I probably will have to wait till the third issue. With that being said, much like the first issue, it wasn't hard to read. I will say I did have a little bit of a hard time adjusting to the new artwork style. It's not bad. I actually give my compliments to Bishop. It's not a bad artwork style. It is definitely different, but not in a bad way. It just was something that took me a while to get used to. At the same time, I was also stressing out that day that I started to read it. So I stepped back, read it again, and was like, not bad. I actually like it. The pacing for it was pretty good. It wasn't as jam-packed with as much information, or should I say as much various information as the first one. This one was kind of like just thought, not, what's the best way to put it? It was cohesive, straightforward, and just direct. Where the first one was cohesive, but I wouldn't say it was as direct. It was still a lot of mystery in it. This one's not mystery. It's like, yo, my name is Ivan. I'm about to turn into Silver, beat you up because I need some information. And the way he does it, I mean, whew. I mean, he had it coming, yes, but dang, how he had it coming. And I mean, I will say this one had a lot of funny lines in it, and it was really cute. And I mean, I say cute, but you know, I'm the same person that thinks a skeleton unicorn is cute, so take that as you will. I'm curious because we really did leave off in the Wolf's Den, which is a club, and Ivan makes his presence known immediately inside this club. So I'm curious to see who is next on his list. How is he gonna do this, get things done? At the same time, we're also given a little bit of information about werewolves that are intelligent and werewolves that are stuck in their bestial form. So I'm a little curious to see how that's going to play out further down in the next issues. But kudos, Mr. Sutton. This was actually a very fun read. Like always, this issue can be downloaded. I will make sure that the link is below in the subject line for you to go ahead and check it out if you want to. It's very affordable, so you're not losing anything if you feel like, oh my god, I'm about to spend like $20, or in my case where I spent $50 on an Umbrella Academy comic book. Even though it was hardback, it was still pretty up there for the first one. And I really hope you guys enjoy it. As always, we're not done with this pandemic yet, so please don't forget to stay safe, sane, and sanitize. And if you like this video, go ahead and subscribe to it. Check out my TikTok, check out my Instagram, make a comment, share with friends. I mean, I'm really like shocked with this one. Issue 3 will be coming out soon. I don't have the exact release date as of right now, but as soon as it's made available to me, I will make it available to those who follow me on Instagram first, and then I may do like a little bit of a snippet of a sneak peek, depending on what Mr. Sutton has going on right now. Probably gonna end up harassing him a little later on this. But you guys take care. I look forward to doing a video on issue 3 when it is released. Until then, I have got to really hunker down with my Dragon Con cosplay. I have not done a true cosplay in like over 5 years, and I've never done one where I was actually really invested into it. So this is going to be my first time really doing that. At the same time, my sister Cutie Pie Ninja and my brother Janzoki are also going to be coming with me to Dragon Con, and our friend Osiris looks like he's going to be able to make it to Dragon Con as well. I also know I have a couple of other friends that may be going this year, possible or not. I'm not 100% sure, where Mr. Santiago, one of my friends who is a leather worker actually, past his day job, where we actually work at the same company. He is a part of Misfits and Makers. So I'll probably put that link down in this video as well if you want to check out his stuff. I'm not sure if he's going to make it to Dragon Con or not, but I know he has like amazing cosplays that he's come up with. And I also have a friend, Alexandria. Shout out to you, Alexandria, who may possibly be going to Dragon Con as well. So hopefully I can actually hook up with them and maybe even do a short little video, depending on time, location, and everything else, because Dragon Con is pretty wild. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at that. I'm gonna go jump off of this and immediately dive into working on my cosplay. And if time permits, I might even do a small little video on that as well.